Archangel Michael says, the divine calendar has marked this very second for you. The winds that once ignored your prayers have finally turned. The miracle you begged for in silence is now walking toward you with open arms. Everything that was delayed, blocked, hidden, or taken away is now being restored. But this moment isn't just about blessings, it's about divine intervention that no human can stop. You are being pulled out of the shadows and into the spotlight. There are forces of light gathered around your name right now, whispering one word, now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. Because the heavens cannot wait any longer. Your destiny has been protected fiercely. Your breakthrough was delayed not to punish you, but to multiply. What you're about to receive is greater than you prayed for, stronger than you imagined, and closer than your fear told you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The enemy tried to reroute your path, but heaven rerouted the reroute. What was working against you will now work for you. The setup has begun, and your name is echoing in places where decisions are made. Someone who once turned their back on you is now looking for a way back into your life. But not everyone who returns deserves your attention. The angel assigned to you is already filtering who can access you and who can't. The pain you felt wasn't random, it was a sign. A sign that something greater was preparing to replace what broke you. You've cried for too long in secret. But now, joy is rushing in like a flood with no dam strong enough to hold it back. There is a financial door swinging open in the spiritual realm. You didn't even knock this time, but heaven said you've waited long enough. A divine investor is stepping in, and their name will shock you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Tonight, you might feel a sudden stillness. Don't ignore it. That silence is not emptiness, it's the quiet before the miracle touches down. Your angel is clearing spiritual airspace for something enormous. A man with influence has been drawn to you in ways he can't explain. This isn't coincidence, it's assignment. His life and yours are meant to intersect for a reason that will be revealed in 3 days. But first, you must let go of the past. You can't carry the weight of betrayal into a room full of destiny. The door is coded only to peace, not pain. Let it go, and watch how quickly the lock opens. Some people tried to laugh at your dreams. Soon, they'll be watching those same dreams bloom in front of them. Your angel didn't forget what they said. But instead of punishing them, heaven is promoting you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. If you felt exhausted, weak, or dizzy lately, know this: it's not your body breaking, it's your spirit expanding. Your vibration is adjusting to a higher frequency, and your old world doesn't recognize you anymore. Someone is watching you from a distance, amazed at how you survived what they thought would destroy you. But survival wasn't the goal, elevation was. And now you're being lifted into a version of yourself no one can manipulate again. Archangel Michael says your name has been etched into a sacred scroll this morning. That scroll is being delivered to someone who has the power to release your next chapter. They've been hesitating, but now, the time has been triggered. This is not a test. It's not a warning. It's a reveal. Heaven wants you to know that the delays were only illusions, and what's about to happen will erase every moment of doubt you ever had. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You're being surrounded by messages, numbers, signs, and strange behavior. Don't be confused, these are confirmations. They're telling you, something big is about to shift. A person you never thought would apologize is coming to admit the truth. Their guilt has been tormenting them. And now, their soul is restless until they make peace with you. Accept the closure. But don't reopen the wound. Your angel has blocked someone from sending a harmful message about you. The betrayal didn't reach its target because your protection was activated before the threat even formed. That's the kind of power watching over you now. You're no longer alone in this. There's an army of light aligning around your name. They're not just guarding you, they're preparing to deliver you into a chapter that feels like divine compensation for every ounce of suffering. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The dream you keep seeing isn't fantasy, it's prophecy. Don't dismiss it. Your future is calling you through images, flashes, whispers at midnight. And soon, you'll see that what was shown wasn't random at all. Money is coming. But not the small kind. A miracle-sized amount is being redirected toward you because the one who originally held it mishandled it. Heaven has deemed you the new steward. Archangel Michael says a sacred contract is unfolding under your name. This contract was delayed because others tried to tamper with it. But now, every interference has been nullified. It's coming in full force. A woman you've never met is about to say something that changes your day entirely. Don't ignore her. Her words are coded by angels. She's part of the miracle delivery team you didn't expect. Type Amen to get blessing 888. What's coming is so massive that your past will no longer matter. People who hurt you will become invisible to your peace. What's chasing you now is not trauma, but triumph. If you've been losing sleep, your angel wants you to rest tonight. Because tomorrow brings the message that you've been unknowingly praying for. It's coming through a voice you trust. You're about to see what happens when the truth shows up. Someone was speaking about you behind closed doors, but the heavens are flipping the curtain. Everyone will now hear the other side. There's a property being discussed that involves your name. You might not know about it yet. But it's connected to someone who loved you deeply and couldn't say it out loud before they left. Type Amen to get blessing 999. It's okay to feel overwhelmed right now. The light is flooding in faster than you're used to. But your soul has waited lifetimes for this specific alignment. You've been underestimated by people who thought they could control your journey. But they didn't count on one thing, divine timing. It's here now, and it's unshakable. A neighbor you rarely speak to has seen something and held it in. But today, their silence will break. What they reveal will make sense of a confusing situation you've been wrestling with for months. Your bloodline is being cleansed. Cycles that plagued your ancestors are now dissolving because of one bold step you took without even realizing its power. You are the shift. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. This is your confirmation. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are the chosen one in your generation. You don't have to be perfect to receive this miracle. You just have to be ready. And today, the universe says, you finally are. Even the storms you feared were sent to wash away false versions of yourself. You've been left with the purest, strongest, and most divine essence. That version is the one receiving this elevation. You'll notice people staring, calling, reaching out soon. It's not coincidence. It's attraction. When your soul is lit with purpose, it becomes magnetic. And now, you are glowing. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You're walking into a timeline where confusion ends. You won't need to beg for answers anymore. Truth is arriving with thunder. The silence of heaven is over. Those who once mocked your silence will now witness your celebration. You were quiet because your angel told you to wait. Now the waiting is done, and the miracle has arrived. Your footsteps are now being guided by divine patterns. Every place you walk will start to feel familiar, not because you've been there, but because your soul already saw it in the spirit. You were placed in certain rooms to observe, not to speak. But soon, those same rooms will request your wisdom. A reversal of roles is taking place. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The darkness you endured wasn't without witness. Every sleepless night, every lonely tear, every whisper into the void, your angel recorded it all. Nothing went unnoticed. Someone who ghosted you will be haunted by your glow. They walked away when they thought you were broken, but now they're circling back to what they once abandoned. Be careful. A message will arrive with sweet words, but poisoned roots. Your angel is guarding your heart, but you must guard your energy. This miracle isn't just about money. It's about restoring everything: your health, your worth, your relationships, your confidence, your purpose. One shift is repairing it all. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Your absence made some people comfortable. They assumed your silence meant surrender. But your comeback will make them question their entire judgment. A signature is being written on a document that will benefit you for years to come. The person signing it has no idea how much your name carries divine weight. Don't worry about delays right now. What's been held back is now being forced forward. Even systems that tried to restrict you are crumbling under divine pressure. Someone in a powerful place is dreaming about you. They don't know why they feel drawn to help you. But your angel has implanted that seed, and it's growing fast. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. A stranger you cross paths with is not truly a stranger. They've been sent ahead of time to hand you something only they can give. You'll know when you see them. Archangel Michael says, your light is no longer hidden. The ones meant to find you, will. The ones meant to leave, already lost the key to your energy. An unexpected deposit is arriving in the next few days. Not just in your bank, but in your spirit. Your soul is being replenished because it was pouring into places that only took. You're not just being restored. You're being replaced, into your rightful throne, after being wrongly thrown out by people who didn't see your worth. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. A woman in your bloodline broke a cycle years ago. But it wasn't finished until you came. You're the final link in the chain of healing that heals generations forward and backward. The name of someone who caused deep pain will no longer trigger you. You are being spiritually cleansed from their grip. That person is now irrelevant in your next chapter. The confusion around your direction is ending. Clarity is emerging like sunrise after a decade-long storm. And once it rises, nothing will ever look the same again. The words, "Watch what happens next," have been whispered over your name in the divine realm. And those watching you will either celebrate or regret how they treated you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your destiny was intercepted but never deleted. Even in delay, it remained coded in light. Your spirit kept glowing through the shadows, and that glow is now pulling divine events to you. There's a phone call coming, unexpected, brief, but life-altering. What they say will confirm everything you felt but never spoke aloud. Trust that it's not a coincidence. The days of walking blindfolded are over. You're not going to guess anymore. You'll know. Know where to go, who to trust, and when to stay silent. Your angel has sent this message not just as encouragement, but as a warning to every force that tried to delay you. You're unstoppable now, and they know it. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. People thought your glow came from good luck. They didn't see the prayers behind it. They didn't feel the heartbreak you hid behind your smile. But now, your story will be told, not through words, but results. People will start asking what changed. And your answer will be simple: heaven stepped in. A major relocation is in discussion without your knowledge. Someone wants to move you somewhere safer, richer, and more peaceful. They're just waiting for the perfect timing to inform you. Don't resist this change. Don't second-guess the shift. This blessing doesn't come to confuse you, it comes to deliver you. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. A piece of your childhood is returning. It may come as a scent, a song, a dream, but it's carrying a message of healing. Pay close attention to it. Archangel Michael says the reason it took so long is because what's coming is too big to arrive small. It had to be made grand. And now, it's here. What you thought was rejection was divine redirection. And soon, you'll thank the ones who left. Because if they stayed, they would have blocked the miracle meant just for you. You're not going to walk into this new season, you'll soar. And those watching you from the ground will either cheer or disappear. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. A letter is being written in secret. It has your name on it, but not your handwriting. Someone is crafting a confession they were never brave enough to speak. You'll read it soon. And when you do, your heart will know exactly what to do, without anger, without tears, just divine clarity. This moment was whispered about in heaven long before you felt the pain. And now, it's time to see what joy really feels like. Not temporary, not conditional, eternal. Your next chapter starts when you wake up tomorrow. And no, it's not metaphorical. Something is literally about to begin in your life in the next 24 hours. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. They underestimated your silence, but silence is where the divine plan was forming. While others chased noise and chaos, your soul was aligning with something timeless. And now, the result is arriving with thunder. There's a friend who watched you suffer but stayed quiet. They are about to speak up in your favor, in a moment where their voice will change everything. Their words will open a door your efforts couldn't. The miracle you're receiving isn't just spiritual, it's physical too. Healing in your body. Balance in your finances. Unexpected peace in your home. You'll notice people around you treating you differently, sensing the elevation before you even mention it. That's how divine light works, it announces itself without speaking. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. Someone who was jealous of your grace is now trying to study you. They want to know how you moved forward after the betrayal. What they don't know is, it wasn't your strength. It was divine assistance. There's a conversation happening behind closed doors. Your name keeps coming up. But this time, not in gossip, in plans. Someone wants to offer you an opportunity that will feel too good to be true. But it's not bait. It's compensation for everything you lost. A strange dream will repeat itself tonight. It might feel random, but it holds meaning. And that meaning will guide your next big decision. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. You've walked away from things that once begged for your attention. That detachment is what qualified you for this miracle. You chose peace over noise, healing over habit. This month won't end the way it started. And that's a good thing. What felt dry, silent, cold, will suddenly feel rich, loud, and alive. You're being drawn to new locations, new faces, and unfamiliar timings. That's your angel shifting your coordinates to match the destiny that's approaching. Trust the change. The blessing is already in your name. The delay was never denial, it was divine choreography. You're being positioned perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. A child around you has seen your angel. They won't be able to explain it in words, but watch their eyes, their drawings, their sudden affection. The spiritual realm is closer than ever. The home you're living in now will soon be upgraded. You've outgrown the energy. And heaven wants your surroundings to match your new season. There's money coming that has no strings. It's not a loan. It's not a trap. It's a release. Pure. Timed. Divine. Someone who didn't believe in you will accidentally witness your breakthrough. Their face will tell the story of shock and deep regret. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You'll be led to say no to something that looks tempting. That rejection will protect you from an unseen storm. Trust your instinct, it's not yours, it's divine. A man you never expected to admire you has been watching your journey. He's seeing something powerful in your presence. And soon, he'll extend a connection that leads to favor. Archangel Michael says the energy around your name is too strong now for anyone to block. What's rising cannot be buried. What's meant to bloom cannot be strangled. Some people will stop calling you because they can feel the shift. That's not loss. That's alignment. Let them go without guilt. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Don't be surprised when old habits stop feeling satisfying. It's not boredom, it's evolution. You've outgrown what once fed your old wounds. Someone in your family is about to reveal a long-kept secret. It will explain a lot about your past. But more importantly, it will free you from guilt that was never yours. The miracle isn't coming, it's arriving. The confirmation will be subtle but clear, a message, a time, a repeated number, a new door opening in under 72 hours. A woman you barely know will show you unusual kindness. Don't dismiss it. She's part of the divine puzzle, an earthly angel disguised in simplicity. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The timeline has been corrected. What once felt late is now right on time. You're not behind, you're protected. Expect disruptions over the next 48 hours, but don't fear them. The shakeup is not punishment, it's preparation. It's clearing the old dust to make room for new glory. Someone who betrayed you will try to reach out again. But this time, you'll feel no anger, no need to prove anything. That's healing, and it's complete. Your intuition will increase suddenly. You'll know things you weren't told. That's your spiritual antenna being tuned by your angel. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. The house you dreamt of when you were younger, it's coming back into focus. Someone is planning to help you get it, even if you haven't spoken it aloud in years. Your name is on a list, a good one. Not a blacklist, not a warning, but a reward. You're being considered for something you thought was out of reach. A person who judged you has begun to mirror you. They don't understand why, but your presence activated something they didn't even know was inside them. This message is your activation. Everything from this moment forward is divine sequence. Your role is simply to receive without resistance. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. Archangel Michael says your silence was not empty, it was sacred. Every moment you were misunderstood, you were actually being prepared. And now the world will see what God hid inside you. Somebody powerful is being drawn to your energy through someone else's mention of you. You don't even know about this connection yet, but soon, you will. You're not reading this by chance. You were led here by a nudge, a pull, a divine whisper. That whisper is now becoming a shout, and this is your signal. Do not doubt what you feel deep in your stomach. That tightness, that flutter, that electricity, it's real, and it's the evidence of a miracle on the edge of release. Type Amen to get blessing. You will wake up in the next few days feeling strangely calm. That calmness is not laziness, it's divine positioning. Things are about to unfold for you, not by you. Your hands will receive what your voice stopped asking for. Not because you gave up, but because your faith did the work behind the scenes. And now, it's arriving. What was stolen will return in a new form, stronger, cleaner, blessed. The relationships, the money, the recognition, it's all circling back with interest. The past cannot haunt you anymore. You are no longer vibrating at that level. And the new level has new rules, peace, abundance, protection. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. There's a secret meeting happening this week, and your name is being brought up. Not to harm you, but to help you. The people who once ignored you are now realizing they can't proceed without you. The voice that was once silenced is about to be the loudest in the room. Not because you begged, but because heaven has promoted you silently. And your moment has finally arrived. The ones who turned your kindness into weakness are about to face a mirror. That mirror is your elevation. Watching you rise will be their lesson. Someone in your workplace, or near your daily routine, is sensing this glow. They may act strange, confused, or even scared. It's because they now recognize your spiritual protection is untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. A dream you almost gave up on is circling back, but bigger this time. It has your original desire, but with more clarity, more value, more support. That's how divine rewrites work. Someone who walked away from you still whispers your name. But now, they say it with regret. They know they misjudged the depth of your spirit. Your finances are being reordered. A forgotten account, a check held up, a payment you assumed was lost, it's all surfacing, with interest. Don't chase anything in this season. Let everything come to you. You've done the work. The reward is in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. There is someone in your family who secretly admired your strength but never told you. Now, they're going to open up and reveal what they've held back for years. This moment will change how you view your lineage forever. A child's words will shock you this week. Don't dismiss them as silly. The divine speaks through innocent lips when adults stop listening. Archangel Michael says someone has been trying to access your energy spiritually, through dreams, prayers, or manipulation. But their attempt is failing because you're now under lockdown from heaven's highest authority. If you've been feeling waves of tiredness or random bursts of emotion, that's not burnout, it's activation. You're syncing with your miracle timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. Something big was supposed to happen in your life last year, but it was paused. Not cancelled, paused for upgrade. Now it's returning, not as a small win but as a life-altering move. The blessing was too big for your old surroundings. That's why you were pulled out of certain circles. You didn't lose them, you outgrew them. An unexpected trip is forming in the spirit. Even if your bank account says, "Not now," the universe is saying, "Pack your bags soon." You will travel, not for escape, but for divine encounter. Someone tried to use your name in a negative context recently, but the words never reached their target. Your angels reversed the energy and redirected it back. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. You'll notice people acting nervous around you. They're sensing something they don't understand. It's your divine glow, it disrupts false energy. Money that you should have received long ago is being unlocked. A legal, family, or hidden source will soon be exposed, and you'll be named as the rightful receiver. You're not just lucky, you're aligned. Every part of your life that once felt scattered is now being gathered and placed with purpose. A new person is entering your life quietly. They won't say much at first. But their role is massive. Heaven sent them as a key. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. A door you knocked on months ago is about to open on its own. You gave up waiting, but heaven didn't. That door is swinging wide, and it won't close again. Someone who hurt you is losing sleep. Not because of guilt alone, but because they can't stop the success they're about to witness over your life. It's haunting them. You'll be led to clean or rearrange a room soon. Don't ignore the urge. That spiritual decluttering will make space for a physical miracle. An elder in your family will soon tell you a truth they've kept buried. When you hear it, it will confirm what your spirit already knew. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. This month won't end quietly. Something will shift loudly, a phone call, a revelation, a confirmation. Don't panic. It's part of the final puzzle piece. The timing of this message wasn't random. You were led here by divine pull. What you do after this determines how fast the next gate opens. You'll see your name somewhere soon, online, on paper, or on a screen, and it will feel surreal. That's your future touching your present. You're not imagining the whispers, the numbers, the tension in the air. It's real. Something huge is forming around your life. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. Archangel Michael says, the people who turned their back on you at your lowest are about to see you celebrated at your highest. Their distance became your power. Their silence became your instruction. A video, a book, or a message will fall into your hands this week. It will seem casual, but something in it will unlock clarity you've been craving for months. Someone is going to ask about you in a way that sounds random, but it's not. It's a divine nudge placed in their spirit. Their curiosity will lead to opportunity. You're no longer in survival mode. That season has ended. Now begins the season of overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Your voice has more power than you realize. When you speak this week, someone will feel a shift in their body. That's because you've been anointed without announcement. You'll be drawn to revisit an old project or idea you gave up on. This time, it will work. Why? Because now the timing is correct. A person who once used your weakness against you is now seeking your wisdom. They've changed. But whether they return or not, you've already healed. This isn't just a new chapter, it's a new book. And you're not writing it alone anymore. Divine co-authors are guiding your hand. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. A place you once walked away from in shame is about to invite you back in honor. You didn't beg. You didn't fight. You simply kept walking, and now they regret letting you go. Someone from your past is secretly watching you rise. They won't say it, but they've been following your growth in silence. And now, your name lives in their thoughts like thunder. You were never forgotten. Just hidden. Protected. Wrapped in divine timing so that no thief could access what was meant only for your hands. Everything that was lost will not return the same. It's coming back bigger, better, multiplied beyond recognition. You won't just get back what was stolen, you'll inherit what they couldn't handle. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. You're going to receive news that stuns you into silence. Not because it's scary, but because it's so good, you'll think you're dreaming. But you're not. This is your reality now. Someone who once ignored your presence will now fear your absence. You were their light, and they didn't know it. But now the darkness is unbearable without you. There's a powerful person with influence thinking about you right now. They've heard something that made them pause and take notice. Soon, they'll be reaching out, and it will change everything. That "no" you got last month? It was a setup for the yes that's coming now. And the yes is louder, richer, and meant only for you. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. A door will open this week, and you won't even have to touch the handle. It's spiritual motion turning into physical opportunity. Get ready, you'll know it when you see it. The job, the connection, the opportunity you almost forgot about, is returning. This time, it comes with divine speed. No delays. No resistance. You're not the same person who got hurt. You're not the same soul who cried for validation. You've been transformed in silence, and now your light speaks louder than any words ever could. Archangel Michael says someone who tried to block your name is now blocked from their own blessing. Divine justice has begun. No one touches a chosen one and walks away untouched. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. You're about to feel something shift inside your body. A lightness. A warmth. A calm you haven't felt in years. That's heaven breathing into your nervous system. You will randomly stumble upon a memory soon. It will bring you to tears, but not of sadness. It will confirm how far you've come and how protected you've always been. You are not cursed. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are the evidence of survival, and now the reward for surviving is beginning. Someone tried to bury your voice in gossip. But the same mouths that whispered lies will now have to speak your truth out loud. This is divine reversal. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Your signature will soon release miracle money. A contract, agreement, or unexpected message will carry a number that blesses your entire home. Watch for it, it's not far. Someone is preparing a surprise for you. It may feel random. But they were nudged by an angel who whispered your name in their spirit. An event is about to happen that pushes you to say, "Now I understand why I had to wait." That's the full circle moment arriving to complete your spiritual test. The house you dreamed of? The trip you thought was impossible? The health you've been praying for? It's all being delivered together in one divine wave. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. There's going to be a day very soon where you'll laugh so hard you cry. Not from jokes, but from overwhelming relief. From the miracle finally being real and visible. The person who dismissed your love is secretly regretting it every night. They feel the gap you once filled. But heaven has already removed your energy from their reach. Someone from your past wants to return, but not for good reasons. Your angel will expose their intentions quickly. Don't be fooled by familiarity. Your name has been spoken in a room of opportunity. Someone powerful just asked, "Who is this person?" And your glow answered for you. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. Don't be surprised if someone gives you money unexpectedly this week. That's not charity. It's divine delivery through human hands. Say thank you, but know where it truly came from. Your mother or grandmother's prayers are being answered through you. Their sacrifices weren't for nothing. You are the living proof of generational healing. You will be asked to make a fast decision soon. Don't fear it. The moment is divine, and your spirit will already know the answer before your mind catches up. Archangel Michael says the pain in your heart is not in vain. It was currency. You bought this miracle with your tears. And now the payment is being fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. A city you've never been to is calling you spiritually. You might see its name pop up more than once. That's not a coincidence, it's your next chapter blinking at you. Someone near you has been watching your strength quietly. They're going to speak up and say, "You inspired me." That moment will confirm that your journey had impact. The past few months felt silent for a reason. The silence was building pressure. And now, the miracle is exploding into form. An animal might behave strangely around you soon. Don't be afraid. Animals sense the divine before humans do. That energy around you is very real. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. The reason it had to take so long was because what's coming is too sacred to rush. Now that you've healed, grown, and let go, it's arriving without resistance. A voice you forgot will appear again, but it won't carry the same power anymore. That's how you'll know you've healed. You won't flinch. You'll simply smile and move forward. You're being upgraded without warning. You'll wake up one morning and nothing will feel the same. Even the air will feel lighter. Your enemies are confused. They thought your silence was weakness. But they didn't see that angels were building your strength in the background. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. This is your season of divine appointments. People will call, opportunities will appear, ideas will flow, and they're all connected. You're walking into a room full of destiny. The phone call that changes everything is closer than you think. The person dialing your number has been told spiritually, now. Call them now. You're not chasing. You're attracting. Because what's meant for you knows your frequency. It can't miss you anymore. There's going to be a sudden burst of clarity in the next 72 hours. Something that never made sense before will now be completely clear. Type Amen to get blessing 5050.